this week I'm going to choose option one to discuss the informal assessments. And it is right, we typically do look at the weaknesses because we're trying to make them better and stuff, but each one of us are different. And so I think one of the really useful ways to look at an informal assessment to see whether or not a student grasps the material or what they need is the interview, or what I think would be conversation with the student. Because there's been several times over the last year in my class that I saw they didn't really do too well on some of the work, but if I sat and talked to them, they understood the material well, or they were even helping other students find the material. But when it came to an assessment, or even sometimes an informal assessment, they locked up, or they had test anxiety and things like that. And when we understand where their strengths are, we can actually start moving our lesson planning into that area for that particular student, and give them a little more strength, and it bolsters their confidence, which is going to make them want to do it more, versus if we just gave a standard assessment for everybody, which I've done that too, and you get the test takers and you get the non-test takers, and everything kind of in between. So looking at different ways, because especially in the beginning of your school year, you're new students, but as you get to know them, you're going to know, like, this student does better with a conversation piece, this person does better on testing, this person does better if you give them something to do with their hands, this person likes to maybe act out the pieces or whatever, and that's how they communicate. We all learn and express that knowledge differently. So I think that would just be wise to remember that, and to accommodate all of our students, even more so, to help them out. So that's my take on it. I would use the informal interview or conversation piece to figure out where their strengths are, and then kind of go from there.